Welcome to Airguns Coffee Talks with Airguns Raider and the Ferocious Hip Shot. So today's guys, we're gonna make ourselves a gun case to hold some of my air guns. This is a DIY project. It's very simple, and I'll tell you how we did it. So guys, grab yourself a cup of coffee or a hot beverage or any type of beverage you want, and meet myself and Hip Shot on the other side. Okay guys, so sometimes guys, I like to do DIY projects instead of always spend my money on cases and things. I often, I like to use the money on the guns. So in this case, I got this box from a thrift store. I think I paid about $5 for it maybe. And so, I have all this foam come in some of these air guns that I get. So I always keep the foam for uses like this. And we're gonna make a case today, guys. This is gonna be a case for my Glocks. It's just gonna be a simple put together type case so that I can use and store my Glock air guns. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, sometimes, I'll go to a thrift store or I'll go to a yard sale and I find containers of some type, cases, sometimes even hard cases, guys, and repurpose them. They can be old tool cases, they can be old storage cases. This is a old, looks like a clothing case or some type, and I'll convert those into gun cases because I save my materials from some of the guns I purchase, the foam and stuff, and then I also save like boxes and things with foam, or boxes that I have from optics and stuff like that, which will allow me to put together a decent storage container or gun case for myself. And so in this case, guys, it's going to be used for my Glocks. And so let me lay them out and see how we're going to start this project. So normally what I'll do is I'll take the empty box and whatever materials I have. Sometimes I don't have enough material, but it'll be enough to make the project happen. So what I'll do is I'll lay out the elements in the box that I want to go in the box, and stuff that goes with each. So like the back strap goes with this particular gun, and this is a particular mags for that gun. And I'll set it like that until I decide whether or not I'm going to make some cutouts, or if it's necessary, or if it's not necessary, or dividers, whatever I'm going to do to keep my guns from bouncing around and are easier for me to carry. That's why I retain some of the things like the boxes and the foam and this and that and the other. So that's the beginning of it. Okay guys, so sometimes when you do these things, you'll find that you'll have to improvise because you don't want to damage your air guns, airsoft, or whatever it is that you're going to put in your container. So I retain old boxes sometimes, guys. This is an old Crossman SBR box, DPMS box from one of the ones I unboxed. So what I'll do is it just about fits that profile of this box. And so we'll use that to make, I'll end up gluing like the foam to the top of that, painting out the box in the front or whatever. And I'll do cutouts and cut downs in this particular box in order for my guns to fit. So stay tuned, we'll see how that goes. So on the inside of this box, guys, there's an insert, so that should cooperate nicely. Flip it over, and I'm going to end up closing it again. Close it like that, and we'll adhese this to the top of it with some type of glue, and then we'll be able to cut down into the box with an X-Acto knife or some type of utility knife, and then we'll be able to make inserts into this. Okay guys, so we're at this stage of the project now. So I got a little detailing to do. So that's how I want it to, this is the base, what I want it to look like. So I got a bunch of little things I still gotta continue to do to get finished with it, but we'll see what the final result is. It shouldn't take much longer. Okay, so guys, I'm cutting into the pattern that I drew with a piece of chalk. It's like a chalk crayon, or crayon is better. And I'm cutting out the pieces, and then I'm gonna cut down just a little bit below, because underneath it is the foam. So guys, in my experience, if you're gonna do this and you do the chalk line out like this, don't worry about it. You know, you can take some wet cloth and get that off, but you wanna stay like well within the lines to make it tight, and then you don't have to worry about the little nuances like the sights. Just cut it straight, but make sure that you're cutting inside of the line and not far outside, because you'll get gaps. Like this one has a little bit of gap, but that'll still work. Okay. So at this point, guys, I probably could stop, but you know, paint that if I wanted to. But right underneath it, guys, I put the foam, so I'm gonna have it just recess into it a little bit deeper, because I just want to have it that way. So, you know, one key to cutting the foam, guys, would be to make sure you have a sharp blade for cutting. And I think that'll help you tremendously in this case. So there you have it, guys. I was gonna take some trim and vacuum, and then to wipe the lines away, and then we should have a nice fit for the gun. Just like that. So it goes down a little bit. It's just a layer of cardboard. So it's a pretty thin layer. So yeah. So that's it on that. Okay, so one other thing, guys. Save yourself some fingers. You can use sharp blades, but have an X-Acto knife or utility knife with the blade in it. So, you know, I got it that long so I can cut down into the cardboard, make it easy on myself. Yeah, so it's about like that. I can hardly do this with one hand, guys, but I'm cutting into the pattern. And, you know, I can angle in a little bit. That might help to keep me from having to do so much cleanup, but not in all cases. But let's see. Yeah, see, comes right out, just like that. There you have it. not too bad of a fit, guys. You know, it serves my purpose. So first thing that made this possible, guys, was I glued a cardboard to the top foam. So you want to make sure you put enough glue so it's no gaps and it's not coming up and riding when you're cutting. Yeah, that's the thing you want to watch out for. On to the next. So just, you know, go back in and you clean up these areas here with the razor blade, and you can vacuum that out pretty good, and you'll be set to go. So guys, we're going to use a little vacuum power to complete this task. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. Pretty much cleaned up and empty right now. So I'm gonna fill it and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is what the finished product looks like. I got one more element to add to it and we should be done. Place for my back straps and Allen keys. No guns itself. So guys, I totally forgot about this tactical Roni that I purchased that had I had a foregrip and a red dot to put on it. And so we're gonna go ahead and put that on, and we're gonna be done with this the Glock project. So be right back. Okay guys, so this is a Nakavi red dot sight, red dot series. So not sure, but this is what it looks like out the box. Yeah, Nakavi, and it has goes three batteries for that. And this is a Tango Tactical. It is an SMG style front tactical grip. It's comfortable, textured surface. Fits standards 20mm rails, durable nylon construction weights. About 6 ounces, easy to install in one locking screw installation, approximately 6 inches long and 5 inches tall. So I'm gonna install that. Might have should have installed that before I create this box, but we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen with this one. So I'll be right back. We're going to put them on and then we'll wrap this up. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like put together. Had a little problem with fitment on this one, but as you can see, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, as you can see, I got it to fit. So the trick was I had to take the screws out of these in order for the one pin or one screw that works in the center with the hex key right there to work, but it works. So is it necessary? No, I just wanted to do something different for myself. So there you go. So, but it is a problem now because the profile of this thing, I made it to fit without this. So I'm gonna have to improvise, guys. So I'm probably gonna have to cut into my box somehow and fit this so that it works. So let's see, be right back. So that's what it looks like. It's nice and aggressive, I like that. But if you buy this, guys, like I said, it works with the Glocks. It was made for airsoft Glocks. And this right here seems to have been made, I think for 20, it said a 20, what did it say? 20 millimeter rail. And I think that's what's on it. But there's a problem with the lip on this one. But, you know, you can make it work. Okay, guys, so I had to improvise. I had to cut a hole in this here. I'm not gonna put any paint or anything on that. It's good. It's a compartment, so it allows me to put that handle in and fit this this Roni in. So I'm happy with that. I got lucky. I don't know if I can't get down up in there, but it had a piece. The only piece it had to it was this. And that was good because this usually goes back. So I picked the right side. It's almost like you ever see egg carton. So that's what it looks like because it was the box insert for the what is that? The Crossman, the machine gun, the SBR. So that's what it was. So it worked. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like folded with the buttstock folded in. Okay, so this is the finished product of my Glock 17 case. So even with I had to do a cutout to improvise, guys. You know, there's always something you can do to change it or fix it, but that works for me, you know. It also gives me room for my holster. So that's it, guys. So that's a $5 case turned into a case based on my Glock 17s. So that's the Glock Roni. So there you have it. So guys, this is Airguns Raider and Hip Shot, guys. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If not, guys, hit that like button. Hit the share button, guys, and hit the notifications. I would appreciate that. And guys, as Hip Shot and myself say, I'm gonna say Hip Shot. We are out.